assistants and my co-hosts, Steph and Mr. Torfield. Please say hello to our people.
Hi, guys.
Hello, people.
Thank you both so much for joining me today. Joining us today, I should say. All right, get my timer ready. Okay, we're going to have a short Chit-Chat Vibe Session because we started much later than I had intended. But I'm here. We are here nonetheless. Do we have a hot topic, Sir Torfield or Steph?
A short one.
Good. A short one. Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, let me see who we have in chat so far. So I'm a little,
I don't think you can hear me in the stream, by the way.
You can, or I can. I'll fix it. I'm a busy grandma, guys. I'm trying to keep up with my grandbaby. We took him to a kid gym today. Baby, let me tell you something right now. He had the time of his life, first of all. He was a busybody. And if he's a busybody, we're also busybodies. Okay? So I put a little workout in before I came to the stream, okay? Just so you know. So I'm here. I'm excited about the day. And I'm happy to have Steph here again as a co-host. How are you feeling, beautiful?
It's my third day of my 2 weeks vacation, and I didn't have realized yet that I don't have to do things, go to work, write exams, and I not made it back to planet Earth until now. I hope it will kick in the next days.
So you can start enjoying your time off. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like I'm constantly under fire and looking where I have to do things next. And
oh my goodness.
It's crazy. I'm totally burned out.
I get it, baby. I get it. But you're doing it with a smile. I don't know how you do it. I'd be complaining.
I enjoy my time. I play my games and I'm feeling good.
That helps. Yes, that helps. Hi, Miss Luna. I see we have today so far in chat. We have Jono in the house. Angelic is in the house. And we now also have Miss Luna in the house as well. How y'all doing? Anything new and exciting going on in your lives? What about you, Sir Torfield? Anything new and exciting?
No, nothing new and exciting except that I can 100% relate to what Steph is talking about. There are still days that I'm sitting on my couch pretty much a little kid, just excited as shit. And I'm like, I still can't grasp that I don't have to go back to work. It's been a freaking year almost.
Yeah. Wait, it's been almost a year? When did you retire officially?
I think my first day of not having to go to work was June 1st. That was officially my first day of not having to return to work.
June 1st.
So it's been almost a year.
Crazy.
And I'm still going, just exactly whose deity's ass did I kiss to end up getting so lucky?
You really are lucky. Guys, I wish we could explain how lucky he is, but we can't go into details.
You can't, that's a little dark.
That's a little dark. But wow. He's a very lucky guy.
Darker than sock-eating dogs.
Yes, it is. We can't, it's a no-no. A nay-nay. A nine-nine and a nyet up in here. But okay, so other than me being a busy grandmom and my knees hurting and my right hip, only my right hip, guys, only the right hip. Okay. I forgot also, I can't go into too much detail, but I will say that on this past Sunday, I did pay my mom a visit. And let's just say that I'm not from the street, but I'm of the street. Because listen, I was this close to getting into a physical altercation with my mother's boyfriend. We were face to face, this close. And I was like a crazy person, guys. I was a crazy person officially. And I had to call the cops because he proceeded to threaten me because he does have a gun, a weapon. So I took myself on the sidewalk and remained away from the door, and I called the cops, and then he ended up getting removed. long story short, I'm going to be going there again, myself and Amaya. We would like to try to see if we can get my grandniece removed and allow someone in our family, my close cousin, to raise her, because she's 4 and it's not an environment that's conducive for a productive, space for a child to grow and develop. And my mom could barely walk, and it's a long story, but I had a very eventful Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday, Satofa? Saturday.
I'm sorry. The only day I know off the top of my head is Tuesday because it's trash day. The rest of the week is all the same to me.
Well, it was Saturday, and it was such an eventful day that the rest of that day, and the very next day, I needed to just relax and not do a whole lot. And it was a lot. It was a lot for me. It's been so long since I have been brought or allowed myself, or as I told the cops, I said, listen, he done made me, how did I put it? I said, he made me step out of my representative into my true character. This is a problem. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem. Listen, I represent myself very well. Don't make me go crazy on you, because it's in there. It's in me. But man, he had my mom. Because what happened was we took my grandniece, we picked her up, myself and my cousin, because I didn't want to go by myself. We took her to get some lunch and brought lunch back to the house for my mom and her. And he wasn't there when I first got there. And so when we got there, my mom was crying profusely and uncontrollably. I'm like, what happened, baby? What's going on? Why are you crying? And when she told me that he was upset with her and he was screaming at her and he's mad because she allowed us to take my grandniece. I'm like, that's it. Say less. I went crazy. I'm like, you have no right to tell me that my mom, that I can't take my niece, a child that is in her care, to get some lunch. And he's like, oh, I take care of blah, blah, blah. And he actually said he owns her. Houston, we got a problem. Real problem. He got me hitting my chest like a crazy person. Guys, I was fuming. And I'm like, I got way too much to live for. This guy about to get body slammed. Because listen, I've done it before. I can do it again. Listen, you don't want to see that side of me. You do not want to see that side of me. So we're going to be working really hard to get her out of that home and into a safe space. But this weekend, we're picking her up. And she's going to most likely spend a couple of days with us because she's not even in school. She hasn't been in school for a while, unfortunately. So we're going to keep her for the weekend. And I'm going to have a little Easter egg hunt thing for them in the backyard and try to give her a nice, different environment to be in. And yeah, so my grandbaby's been outside the door. Moving forward, not sideways. That was my eventful weekend, guys. But this week has been great. It's been beautiful, very active. And I'm here. I'm excited to be here today with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but listen, I had to share part of my the past few days with you all. You know what I'm saying? To catch you up. So I did see my mom, and I'm very happy that I did. But I need to. Some things has to happen. All right, moving forward, not sideways. Okay, guys. We have Imp Jacob in the house. How you doing, baby? I'm sorry about that, guys. Still have to see your name across the screen today. All right.
I see your countdown timer ticking, so I just want to remind you that you still have to spin the wheel today.
Thank you so much. He's doing his job, Steph. You hear him? Are you proud? You proud of him?
I witnessed it.
Ah!
Very good.
And yes, I'm proud of him.
All right, he stepped his pussy up because you're here, I think, right?
Yeah, and we just talked about next month in May when he has his daughter visiting him.
Oh, right. Oh my gosh, it's going to be rough for me.
We have to adjust some things so I can fully replace him.
Fully?
We can talk about this.
You cannot fully replace me. You can stand in for a little while, but let's not push down Lark here.
Hold his seat warm for special time.
Oh my god.
Not replace.
I love it.
It's not my native language. Don't discriminate me.
Kein Problem.
I love it. Oh, so Angelic starts her new job on Monday. Congratulations, baby. I am so excited, and I love your hours. You're going to be working too. That's so wonderful. I'm so excited for you.
Anybody that gets a job that's not in the US, you're in luck to begin with.
Indeed. All right, the
I
quote.
was just talking to Steph, and she gets 30 days vacation and only been in a job for 4 years. Here you can work at a place for 20 years, and you are lucky if you get a week's worth of paid vacation.
That is true. And I was talking the other day, I forget to whom, I think to Shadow, basically about how they give us, because she rarely ever takes her sick time. I'm like, girl, you better take your sick time, because guess what? Whenever they kick your butt to the curb, they're going to do it with no problem. So I would always take my sick time. But it's like, in the US, if you take sick time, you're still afraid that you're going to, you're in risk of losing your job while you're away on sick time. It's so stupid. You take the sick time that they give you, but you're never taking it relaxing or even vacation time, because there are people in the US, you go on vacation, somebody's being trained while you're on vacation, you come back, you don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at least you guys have some kind of stability, or, you know what I'm saying? Or safety, I would say, when it comes to like taking time off, vacation, and sick. Not over here. So yes, baby. Good for you, Angelic.
And I really hope that she would be happy again.
Oh, me too. I am so hopeful, especially that she'll have better hours. You know, you're not working yourself too much. I'm so happy. I'm so looking forward to it for you.
And that she's not that burned out like before, because I'm also burned out now, but I know it's just a limited
temporary
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And for her, it was her daily reality. So
yes, every day.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah,
I
but
hope everything went in a good way.
Absolutely, baby. And I tell you, you know, she pushed through for a long time at that job with those hours and never complained. Like, oh my God, girl, listen, I stubbed my toe. I complain. So Tofo scratch his finger and he'll text me and say, I scratched my finger today. Yeah, we complain. So I don't know how you're able to do it, baby. I'm telling you right now, I complain every time. I've been talking about how my knees are hurting. As you see, every stream, I'm talking about my knees hurting, guys. I want people to know I am suffering. You know what I'm saying? I complain. So I don't know how you're doing it, baby. You're just a special person. It's a testament to how special you are and how much you truly enjoyed your job and you did it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Okay. Been writing a lot. Okay, good. I'm getting a new job soon. I remember you told me about that. It's been good. I'm so happy for you, baby. So happy to know that. Oh, baby, if you had time, you'd take it. Well, you will get some time. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do we have for hot topic, Satofa? Well, you know, actually, yeah, after your hot topic, we'll do the spinning wheel.
Okay, we're going that route. Okay, so hot topic. It's a quick one and a good one. Gwars. Since we've been on a Gwar journey, I figured, you know, Wolf would like this. Gwar celebrates 40th anniversary with new multimedia release, The Return of Gorgor. Hey, that's cute. Shock rock legend Gwar are back to wreak havoc on us once again with a multimedia release, The Return of Gorgor, due July 25th via Pit Records and Z2 Comics. This multi-format assault on the senses includes brand new studio recordings, furious live performance, and an exclusive 32-page comic detailing the epic return of Gorgor. So basically they're Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, okay. But where has Gorgor been all these years? How do you misplace a 3-ton Tyrannosaurus Rex? The answer lies in the return of Gorgor, a multi-format experience that intertwines music with graphic storytelling, and it follows the story of the orphan T-Rex cub lost in a depraved world that is completely alien to him. So it should be, if you are a Gwar fan and you like the fact that they are playing with storylines and doing some weirdness over it all, it should be pretty interesting. And what mean are you talking about, Wolf? Not Gorgor. It's Gorgor. That's what I just said. Gorgor. But yeah, so if they're having a whole new thing coming out, good idea for a wolf present. If he's due for one, if he's been good and deserves a present. So yeah, you're gonna have a brand new multimedia set coming out for him, and it should be fairly interesting release.
Okay, so
And
it's
again,
not. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's called it's called The Return of Gorgor.
Okay, I thought you said Gorgor.
Yeah, Gorgor. It's Gorgor. If you say it fast enough, it kind of turns into it sounds like Wargor, but it's Gorgor. It's literally Gorgor. And yeah, so it's gonna have a whole big story around the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and where he's been and his whole experiences, and all of that is accompanied by a graphic novel or comic book for some people, and a new music.
Well, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for that. Gorgor, not Gorgor, but Gorgor.
Gorgor. Yeah, but if you say it fast enough, it just kind of blurs together and turns into Gorgor. But it's Gorgor.
Gorgor. Gorgor, not Gorgor.
Gargar.
Okay. Because it kind of reminds me when we're playing a game at night and he's supposed to say turret, and it sounds like he's saying it's turret. So it's not turret, it's turret. But okay, I guess you're right.
Yes.
Same thing. Okay. Gotcha. All right, thank you for that hot topic. Gorgor it is. Sistah, do you have anything for us?
I have a little one. Because I prepared for a short chit-chat, so...
Good.
It's about the band Halloween.
Really?
I think everyone knows.
I know of them. I do.
Halloween kept their fans informed that they are working on a new studio album. Now the Hanseatics have announced Joyful.
Mm-hmm.
The album is in the box and the release date has already been set. This is how the long player listens to the title Giants and Monsters, and will be released on August 29th this year.
Okay.
Yeah. And they said, we locked ourselves up in a studio, evoked some giants, wrestled with a few monsters, and somehow released with a brand new album, Giants and Monsters. Let Halloween know in the social media. It smells like victory and possibly dragon moted. The album is finished, and because we are terrible at keeping secrets to ourselves, and even worse waiting, are you ready to enter the realm of the reef, the war, and the ridiculous solos? The tracklist is also available. Make yourselves ready or not. We are not your parents.
We are not your parents.
Seems they are funny guys.
They are absolutely funny. Okay. Wow, I wouldn't mind hearing something from Halloween. I heard, I think, at least one song by them a few years ago during Halloween week.
Before we can listen to the new stuff, we have to wait a little bit more.
No problem at all. No problem at all. I want to go back to something that Jono said. Thank you for the hot topic, baby. He says, if my work decides to fire me, they have to give me 12 months wages as a severance. Some crafty union worker worked that in on my contract, and it got passed because it was in fine print and they didn't check it. Yes, guilty as charged. That is awesome. So you did that? You're the one that put that in the union situation? And whatever, that is pretty freaking awesome, because there are so many people that go to work, that have a vacation and come back, and they come back to a job that's no longer theirs. It's wild. It's wild. So that's wonderful, baby. Good time, because we are moving on to the third album, America Must Be Destroyed, which introduces Gore, says Wolf. All right, perfect timing indeed, Satofa. Good stuff. Cool. And Jono says he loves Halloween. Okay. I've done some Halloween for you. You have? My memory, baby. I've heard thousands of songs. I can't remember everything. Ride the Sky? All right, guys, don't put me on the spot like that. Okay, my memory's shot, all right? But I believe you. I really do. Okay.
Maybe you should listen sometimes to your sister's playlist.
You know, I do though. I have thousands of songs, and I'm not like listening to it and going back to say, who is this? Because I would have to look at every song to see who's singing it. I wouldn't remember.
Okay, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't remember. Okay. Steph, have you ever been into a physical fight before? Physical altercation with someone? Yeah, why am I asking this?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 2 times in my life.
Really?
The first time I was a very young girl, maybe 14.
Okay.
But I was very high, very early. So
okay.
I mean my height.
Oh, you were tall. Okay.
Yes, I was tall.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Tall and high.
The other thing is another story.
Okay, but were you an adult?
I was 14 and I was nearly to 1 meter and 70 centimeter. I don't know what this is in inch.
No, that's fine. I thought you meant your first encounter was when you were 14 and then you had another encounter when you were older.
Yes, the second one was one of my ex-boyfriends and...
you beat him up?
He took it too far.
Oh, Oh, I'm thinking, I don't know why. I know.
Also he took it too far and then I escalated. So he was bleeding and ran out of the apartment and directly into a train and drove back to his hometown.
Oh my God, I don't know why when she said directly into a train, I thought he just ran in front of a train and he got smashed.
No, he just jumped on the train and drove back to his mama.
He's a smart guy. He did the right thing. So I don't feel as bad. I'm sorry that happened to you though. I really am.
He earned it.
He earned it.
He deserved it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you weren't the one that was getting really hurt. I don't feel as bad now, you know, because I have had a few fights in my life. You know what I'm saying? I have. Not proud, but I am proud to say that I've won every one of them. I'm proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? But I ask because I'm like, here I am. I'm just too old for this, guys. I ain't got time, you know? I don't have the time, but I have the time. Don't make me make the time happen. But it's like I have a lot, like I told the cops, I'm like, I have a lot to live for. I have a grandbaby, guys. I can't be beating up some man. I can't. Can't do it. But what about you, Sir Torfil?
I used to work in a nightclub. Yeah, we got into a few altercations doing that. But overall, I've been fairly lucky since in older life, you know?
Yeah, so you haven't had any like actual physical like fights with people though?
Well, yeah, when I was working at the club and they were little ones, but normally, I mean, my environment was kind of like military-wise. It would be very difficult because you would get in way more trouble than you would in the civilian world. So people are kind of like trying to hold back more than they do, you know, in the real world. But actual fights, not in a while. I did when I was younger quite a lot, but that was about it. Gotcha.
Okay. And just I hit my... Say it again, go ahead.
Well, then again, you know, I mean, right now I'm 6 foot, over 200 pounds. It's like most of the time people think twice before they start some shit. So I'm not a little guy when I walk up on you.
I understand. Well, Angelic says, I hit all my bullies all at once. Oh, baby, how did that happen? You cute little fat face baby. Oh, he's so cute. So yummy. So yummy. Look at me. So cute. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, baby. Oh my gosh. I want to eat that cat so much. I really do. You guys know in Vietnam they actually eat cats? Can you believe it? Cats or dogs?
Some places eat dogs. I mean, can you think of a better food that comes when you call it?
But that's crazy. I'm like, they're our pets. I'm like, they're our pets in the United States. That's crazy to eat a cat or a dog.
Well, tell that to people in India when you tell them you're having hamburger.
Why? Because it comes from a cow?
Cows are holy. They walk the streets. You do not touch cows.
I thought rats were holy there. They reference rats.
No, that's in something. But cows are holy animals. They don't eat meat. They don't eat cow meat. That's a holy animal. They worship cows.
This is the first I've heard of that. I know they have respect for rats and let rats eat from their food, their plates and stuff. Now, anybody darn on cows now.
Oh no, they don't. The cows walk the streets.
The rats walk the streets too.
If there's a cow in the middle of the street, you will wait in your car until that cow passes. You don't get out. You don't move that. You don't move that cow. They're holy animals.
I saw a video of rats all on the steps, and the guy was visiting, and the Indian was telling him you can't step on them. You gotta respect them. He says, so they're being very kind. You can't step on them. You can't scare them off. You have to treat them with utmost respect. So I don't know about the cows, so awful, but I do know about the rats.
The rats part is only, I just looked it up because I've heard that before, and that is rats are not considered pets, but they are revered as sacred descendants of the goddess Karimara, but they are basically mostly tolerated in a particular temple, which is called the Karimara temple and whatever in a certain area of India, where that religious sect holds majority. But yeah, cows are definite no in India.
All I know is every video I've seen with Indians, they love rats. Every video I've seen, everyone. I mean, I've even watched on 90 Day Fiance, where they were in India, and the rats are just on top of the counter with food. Like they're like sacred. So I feel that the rats are more sacred than cows, it seems. Because I mean, they're plentiful. But hey,
the majority, the larger religion of the two in India is Hindu. And cows they hold a sacred place in Hindu religion, symbolizing strength, abundance, and fertility. They're not explicitly worshipped as gods. They are considered holy and are not to be eaten or abused in any way.
they're yes, but harmed. that suggests that they are like worshipped, though. I mean, like they're like sacred. These sacred little creatures that they hold so much respect for. That's a big deal. I think they're kind of on par. They're on the same level as a cow.
Oh, we only have 2.5 minutes left.
Enough talk
the gun.
about rats and cows.
No, it just came to my mind that we have not spun the wheel yet.
We have. Well, there you have.
Gonna spin it
I was trying to get him to stop talking about the cow, but he didn't want to. Okay, hold on. Let me get another message.
The wheel has before you make me use all my sound clips. And by the way, I've been looking for more, but I'm having a hard time. So
I haven't heard any. You use some today? A sound clip?
No, I haven't done any yet. But I'm trying to find some that are actually worth uploading that sound right.
There are so many. There's so many. Like the ones I asked you to find. There's so many of them on YouTube.
They have to be a right size.
So retirement very busy. What?
Damn. Steph, stop being me. Stop being my subconscious. Stop doing this. Okay? Anyway, whatever. Hold on. I'm going to get back to the message that Angelic sent. Okay. I was fed up and decided to go after them at... Oh, damn. She said, I hit all my bullets all at once. And I said, how? She said, I was fed up and decided to go after them at break time. You smart, baby. I wish I would have helped you if I was there. I would have helped you. M says cows are sacred in India. They stop traffic for them. Okay, yes, I've seen that as well. How could you kill a cat? Oh, sometimes people don't believe weird things. This is true. This is very true. The same way you kill a chicken or I can't. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I found the soundboard in Discord, and I actually used them during D&D this past weekend. I had a month of Nitro for free, so I was like, why not? I wonder, so if you uploaded some during Nitro, if you no longer have Nitro, do you lose those sound bites? I would think so.
I'll buy you Nitro.
You've been saying that for a couple of years, the toy film. Fine.
You better stop. I paid for your Nitro for a couple of years and you never took advantage of it.
You gave me a Nitro 1 year, a few years ago. That is not true.
It was on auto renewal. You probably just didn't notice it.
No, that's not true, sir. Actually, after the year, it was over, but it's fine.
Who is now mean?
That was you? Oh my God, guys. Okay, moving forward, not sideways. Where is my wheel? Here we are. Okay, time is up. All right. Hold on, let me get my question. Hi, Brandon. How you doing? You made it to the end of this chit chat. We're gonna do a spin the wheel right now. Hold on. How you been? With Nitro, you can use other services. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. This is easy. No. Too easy. Okay. Okay, this is a question I've asked you guys multiple times. And I think only one of you got it right. Okay. What is my big four? Which four bands are in my big four? This should be really easy. Do you know the answer to that, Seth?
I think I know. But I can tell you now.
You. I.
Stop.
Everyone always think Nightwish is in that. I would preface it differently, but then if I think I do that, it's defeating the purpose of you guys knowing the actual answer and not having to like guess, because I've actually asked this question multiple times. All right, Miss Luna. Imp says Nightwish, Pink Floyd, something else. And Miss Luna says System of a Down, Muse, Linkin Park, and Slipknot. Interesting. If someone, hold on, and Angelica says Muse, Slipknot, Pink Floyd. All right. The correct answer. Do we have a drum roll? We don't have a drum roll.
At one point. Oh yeah, here you go. That's the only drum roll we have right now.
See, you're right, Steph. He got a soft life as a retired person. Because I literally asked him, "Can you give us a better drum roll? Like those are so easy to find, Steph." He not doing it.
Last week you asked him.
I did drum roll. You know, he didn't do it. He don't care. But
he was very busy.
I was busy doing me.
It's not good enough.
He has to sell his house. And,
Thank you.
Yes.
See? Somebody gets it.
All right. So the correct answer is System of a Down, Muse, Linkin Park, and Slipknot, baby. Good job. Did you cheat? Oh, you remembered that. I'm surprised Jono don't know the answer to that. Where's Chris? Whatever. Where's Chaos? Oh, he's right there in his little toolbox. Okay, let me go to spin as well. Let's go. Got a reaction, but I was hoping for a versus. Damn it. Congratulations. Do we have an applause?
Oh, we do have an applause. Ta-ta.
Yes. Good job. You won a free reaction. How's it feel? It feels okay, right? And you remember that? That's good. Sorry, I was away taking the crap of PC break. All right. Well, there you have it. Send us the link to your song, and we'll play it after before your first song in the queue. Okay? It feels
just
good. I'm glad.
Because you asked about Chris, he said he may not come today because he's busy with his family and something, and maybe he can chime in later, but he could not say if he can be there today.
Okay, no worries. Hope he's okay. He's a busy guy. I get it. He's got a lot on his plate. All right, my loves, hang tight. We are going to take a break. And when we return, we will continue with the stream. Oh, let me end the stream right now on YouTube. Hold on.